what are some ways you guys maximize your conversions?
Well, I think first of all, I mean, that's actually a pretty good number of conversions because generally you'll have a 3 to 5% conversion. You say you're getting about a member a day. So really that's about 3.3%, if I did that math right, that's joining. So, I mean, that's right in line with industry standard conversion numbers. So I don't think you're necessarily doing anything wrong.
Right.
I mean, can you do things better? Probably. I mean, we all could do something better.
Yeah, I think that what you have to do, especially in where you are right now, we always teach first, we want people to have a nice linear email sales funnel. Okay. We want a really clean, 6 or 7 email sequence so you can really look at your data and say, well, where are people stopping opening my emails? Where are people reacting the best? What links are getting clicked the most? Okay. And that's how most people launch and start out. When you get to this 30 to 50 opt-ins a day, you're converting that 3 to 5% of your emails, which is great. What you really have to start looking at is segmenting. Okay. Everybody's membership or everybody's offer is kind of like in the core in the middle of a wheel, right? And people are going to come into the center of that core through different avenues or different, spokes on the wheel. So what you've got to do now to maximize your conversion is figure out your 3 to 5 reasons why people are coming. Where are all these opt-ins coming from? I bet it's not off of one blog post or one single opt-in or one single place on your membership. There's going to be 3 to 5 things in your entire website that are converting those emails the best. You've got to segment and create multiple streams now, multiple email funnels, multiple email autoresponders that specifically talks to that person. Okay. Let me give you an example of this in the history website. Okay. Because it's really easy to see this in the history website. Every teacher is going to be teaching a little bit different subject at a different time of the year. So if you go into like September, some people might be teaching the Civil War. Some people might be teaching the Revolutionary War. And some people might be teaching World War I, because those are kind of like close to each other, give or take, in what you teach. If the guy looking for a Civil War lesson plan lands on the Revolutionary War lesson plan, and I give him no way to find what he needs today, he might think, cool, but I already taught that. He's not going to come into my funnel. Or if he signs up to my email list and all I tell him about is my cool free, World War I lesson plan, he doesn't care. He needs that Civil War lesson plan. So what I've got to do as the owner of the business, I have to say, where are you? How can I figure out what you need now? So you're going to have to incorporate some segmenting into your list where you ask people on that second email, maybe, hey, I do these 2 things. How can I help you the most? Maybe you need to know about setting up your website for drop shipping. Maybe you need to figure out where the warehouses are for drop shipping. I don't know what that is, but you got to segment people and speak to them where they are in these 3 or 4 funnels to get them to the membership site.
And you know your top problems. I mean, you probably have 2 or 3 main problems that people come in with all the time. So just ask them at the beginning, are you more interested in this or this?
Right.
And let them click one or the other. And that's going to help you to be able to target your message better toward them.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And so I'll give them 2 or 3 options. What do you need help with the most?
Yep.
They click one of those links and that will tag them, segment them into a new autoresponder catered towards that person.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you don't have to get super complicated. I mean, as far as changing the emails, it doesn't have to be a completely new sequence. I mean, a lot of it can be the same, but just kind of change the language around a little bit to that specific problem.
The themes are the same. We still want to deliver what we promised. We still want to ask them what what they need help with. We still want to give an introductory offer, an unexpected bonus, but we're saying things to them in a way that it speaks to them where they are. It's the same thing with us. We get a lot of people who just want to start an online business or start selling digital products. Now we get a lot of people that really want to know memberships because we've become known as membership experts. I'm gonna have a different opt-in with a different email funnel for that. Or maybe somebody comes to us, they want to write an autoresponder. That person doesn't need to know about memberships yet. They're just trying to write their autoresponder. So my email sequence is going to be tailored to them, what they want to know. And then when they get into the membership, all that other stuff is there and it'll be there for them when they need it. But where are they now? That's how you maximize your autoresponder.
You just listened to an excerpt from this week's Flip Lifestyle podcast. To listen to the full podcast, complete with the show notes, photos, and links mentioned in the show, click the link on the description below. You can click on these to listen to Shane and Jocelyn answer other important questions about online business from this week's guest. For updates on future episodes, make sure you click subscribe.